Chapter 20. Kathy. Kathy doesn't like you. She doesn't know you, but she still doesn't like you. She doesn't think you are smart. In fact, she thinks you are the least smart person she doesn't know. What do you think of that? She also thinks you're ugly. As a matter of fact, she thinks you are the ugliest person she doesn't know. And she doesn't know a lot of people. She doesn't like the people she knows either. She doesn't like anybody in Mrs. Jewell's class. She did like one member of the class. She liked Sammy. She thought he was funny. Sammy was a dead rat. But Kathy has good reasons for not liking any of the children she knows. She doesn't like DJ because he smiles too much, and she doesn't like John because he can't stand on his head. Kathy once had a cat named Skunks. She liked Skunks, but she was afraid that Skunks would run away. "You have nothing to worry about, Kathy," said Mrs. Jewls. "Skunks won't run away. Just be nice to him and feed him and pet him, and he won't run away. He may go out and play, but he'll always come back." "No, you're wrong, Mrs. Jewls," said Kathy. "What do you know? He'll run away." So Kathy kept Skunks locked up in her closet at home. She never let him out, and sometimes even forgot to feed him. One day, while Kathy was looking for her other shoe, Skunks ran out of the closet and never came back. "You said he would come back, Mrs. Jewls," said Kathy. "He never came back. You were wrong. I was right." That was why Kathy didn't like Mrs. Jewls. Then there was that time that Damien tried to teach Kathy how to play catch. Damien said, "When I throw you the ball, Kathy, try to catch it." "I can't catch it," said Kathy. "I'll just get hurt." "You won't get hurt," Damien insisted. "Just watch the ball." He tossed it to her, but Kathy knew she'd get hurt, so she closed her eyes. The ball hit her on the cheek. It hurt. Kathy began to cry. "You were wrong," she sobbed. "I was right." That was why Kathy didn't like Damien. Allison believed that if you were nice to someone, then they'd be nice to you. So one day she brought Kathy a cookie. "I don't want your cookie," said Kathy. "It probably tastes terrible." Allison said, "No, it is very good. I made it myself." Kathy said, "If you made it, then it must be terrible. You can't cook." She just put the cookie in her desk along with her pencils, crayons, and books. 3 weeks later, Kathy was hungry. "All right, Allison," she said, "I'll try your cookie." She took it out of her desk. It was covered with dust. She bit it. It was hard and tasted terrible. "See," said Kathy, "I was right." That was why Kathy didn't like Allison. Yes, Kathy had very good reasons for not liking anybody she knew. But she also has a good reason for not liking you, and she doesn't even know you. Her reason is this. She knows that if you ever met her, you wouldn't like her. You don't like Kathy, do you? See, she was right. It's funny how a person can be right all the time and still be wrong.